What it do? Greetings, Bites. What it is, what it is, what it is. Very strange timing. I know. I don't know what to tell you all. I'm doing the best I can. That's all I can say. I'm doing the best I can, y'all. Um, Rabbit, greetings. Oh, and congratulations, my darling. Congratulations on the little career upgrade, y'all. Let me get a second. Sanctify my little Palo Santo. Y'all, we're not going to be very long. I got to hurry up and do my thing because baby I got to go to work. She's going to be bartending, so I got to brace myself before I am exposed to the unwashed public, honey. So yeah. Anytime, Rabbit. Anytime, baby. I'm so glad for you. I'm happy for you, baby. Anytime that good news occurs, good news occurs. Y'all, okay, so my camera's got to be stationary, and I'm sorry, I'm shuffling the cards. I'm just gonna pull the cards for the collective because I got things to do. And here's a card. I'm gonna put this over here. Let us get into it. Welcome to 773 Oracle and Tarot. It's your girl, Shacktown Ronnie, here to give the collective, that is you, my little babies, your emotional and spiritual forecast for this day of Thursday. Y'all, it is October 23rd. The year, I mean, we almost done. Our next super moon is November the 5th, and then we have one last super moon in December. So we leaving this year in good fashion. We're living this year with a bang. Let me show y'all. The doctors in the house. We're going to be okay. The green screen is not. I don't know why the green screen is not allowing it. Oh, I think because the cover is blue. We're using the Power of Surrender cards by Dr. Judith Orloff. Y'all saw my shuffle. Y'all saw my pull. Let us get into it. Today, Jupiter in Cancer is squaring off with Chiron retrograding in Aries, and it's setting shit off, and everybody is going to be feeling it, not just you. So here's the deal. So Jupiter is the planet of expansion. It's one of the benevolence. One of the other benevolence is Venus. Jupiter is squaring with Chiron. All right. Jupiter is the planet of expansion, of blessings, things of that nature. It's blowing things up. It's going to make everything bigger. It's going to make everything louder. It's going to make everything bolder. In the sign of Cancer, it means that emotions are in surround sound. That you're not going to be able to escape it. And if you are empathic, if you are intuitive, such as myself, today's going to be a rough day. But just ground yourself, wear your crystals, do your breathing, whatever it takes. Okay. Then we got Chiron. That is the wounded healer. Okay. That one, okay. Now that's the one. Chiron is going to be digging in your business. Chiron is the one that's going to be digging into your pain that you thought was buried. The shit that you thought was good. No. Chiron says, nope. There's more stuff in there that we got to get out. And Chiron, mind your business, but it is what it is. These wounds that Chiron is going to be digging into is probably going to be ones surrounding your identity or your confidence, your self-worth, standing on your own 2 feet, because it's in Aries. Aries is the leader of the zodiac. Aries is that one. Chiron is questioning all of the attributes that Aries is. So, with Chiron retrograding, the energy is going to be flipped inwards. And it's not about pointing fingers. It's all about asking, where do I still hurt? And how can I fix this shit? So now when Jupiter and Chiron square off, it's pressure. It's pressure. It's our emotional side versus our healing side. And that part that wants to just grow, and that part that still flinches when it's like when you touch it, those things are going to be in conflict. The collective, that's you all, your feelings, y'all gonna be feeling that tension, and it's heavy right now. Like we're all being pushed, to face the shit that still needs healing, but without losing faith in our process. Because we thought we were over it. We thought we were good. But here it is. This is Five of Cups energy all day long. Instead of focusing on what you don't have, focus right here on what's left. Because that's what's going to fuck us up when you focus on what's gone instead of what's left. There's always something to be grateful for. Then you go on and you add the moon. All right. Suddenly our fears, our emotions, can twist the truth, making like the small things feel massive. But when you choose to face that bullshit instead of run from it, that moment in this transit can flip everything. Okay. That's why we got the star energy. The star energy. She's reminding us that healing, hope, and faith can still keep creeping in backwards. And now what we need here is the temperance, because temperance follows that up. It's going to help us find our rhythm again. Blending our lessons with our light, and turning our pain into peace, turning our pain into power. You remember that Jupiter expands whatever it touches, and Chiron is expanding that shit that hurts us. So Jupiter and Chiron are in partnership with this stuff. But again, it is never to break us. It is always to make us better. So if you feed your pain, if you keep playing victimization, that shit is going to grow. But if you feed your healing, that's going to become your strength. That's going to become your strength. And that's when that's when this card steps in, showing you that real power isn't loud. Real power is very calm. Real power is very patient. And real power is steady, even when things get rough. This transit can break you down or build you up. The energy is neutral. It's all about how you choose to use this. So let me check my chat. Let me see what's going on here. Hey, Nate. Thanks for tuning in. Rabbit's on duty. The Rabbit Craft is on duty. All right. Please like, subscribe, all of that madness, please. All right. All right. So let me give you an affirmation for today. All right. We're going to affirm. We're going to affirm. We're going to affirm. I release what no longer serves me, and I expand in peace. I release what no longer serves me, and I expand in peace. All right. All right. So now, y'all saw my well, no, you didn't see my shuffle. Y'all, so I gotta find. So I've been spending some money I ain't got. Okay, we got this fabulous green screen. Y'all, let me tell you something. You want to know what that green screen is? I'm gonna tell you what that green screen is. Baby, I went to Dollar Tree and got me a green tablecloth, a green plastic tablecloth. The camera, I still owe money on this camera. All right. I still owe money on this camera. But where was I going with this? Y'all, I don't know what the fuck. Oh, I was going to say, you didn't see my shuffle, you didn't see my pull because I got to get an armature for the camera so that I could bring it down. Right now, you all, this camera is on my monitor. It's being held by Gorilla Tape. I kid you not. We do, baby. This is social media content on a budget. All right. Hey, thank you, Rabbit. Got to do what we got to do, right? Every day and every way. Okay. So now, again, we used the Power of Surrender cards by Dr. Judith Orloff. We only going to do the collective because I got a dash. The card we got, look at y'all. I cannot make this shit up. The card says don't. Oh, wait. Let me get this off. Let me get this off. All right. The card is surrender worrying. This card right here says, and this card says, make a commitment not to lead an anxiety-driven life. When worries arise, breathe them out of your body. Focus on the power of your heart. Have faith that the Spirit is guiding you always. Y'all, I mean, Dr. Judith Orloff. Yeah, Dr. Judith Orloff. Oh, Dr. Judith Orloff knew what she was doing. Rabbit, is the strength card still up, baby? Is it still up? Because I think because on my end, I don't see it. No, it's gone. Okay, thank you, baby. Thank you. So when we talk about this card right here, surrender worry, we're talking about releasing your grip on what you cannot control. We're talking about releasing your grip on what you cannot control. Okay. Let me drop the link over here. Let me finish my little breakdown. And y'all, if you want, you can drop the link and hit me up and we can talk about it. Just not too long because I gotta get to work. But that anxiety, it represents like an attachment to outcomes. So the question is right now, collective, is what would happen if you trusted that it's already handled? Whatever the shit that you worried about, what would happen if you just trusted that it's already taken care of? Because if this card right here, surrender the word, so universal mind is definitely responding to like an anxious mind or people with a tight chest or sleepless nights, trying to plan, peace instead of feeling it. So that healing comes, y'all, that healing comes when you stop micromanaging the divine. Letting go is not giving up. Letting go, it means it's stepping out of your own way and allowing universal mind to fix the shit that is in front of you. And again, you got to remember that none of these things are ever to break us. They're only for character development. All right. How are we doing in the chat? Natalia, greetings, love. Greetings, Natalia. If you haven't done so already, please like the video and subscribe to the channel, baby. Okay. Let me get back to this. Oh, and click the link, baby. I'd love to hear your intake on what I'm doing right now. All right. So when we get this card right here, surrender worry, it means release that mental tension and allow divine order just to move. Worrying is the brain's way of, worrying is the brain's way of rehearsing for a pain. But that repetition doesn't equal a resolution. Worrying about that shit is not going to fix anything. All it means is that you bracing for something that may or may not happen. Why? And instead of doing that, why don't you use that energy to be creative? Why don't you use that energy to to envision the outcome that you want? At the end of the day, the choice is yours. The choice is yours. So again, worrying is a waste of creative energy. Redirect that power into trust. Speak peace into whatever you used to fear. Speak peace into whatever it is that you are fearing. Um, no one's clicking the link, and that's fine. I'm going to give you all an affirmation. Y'all, I'm sorry about the delay in content this week. Listen, we're living in very strange economic times. So when the job calls me, I'm jumping. It is what it is, and I'm very sorry about that, but I'm doing the best I can. So for this card, the surrender to the worry, here's our affirmation. Here we go. Y'all. I am calm. I am protected. I am fully supported by divine timing. One more time. I am calm. I am protected, and I am fully supported by divine timing. All right. So that's it. That's all. So that was your card for the collective. I'm sorry, the green screen is knocking the card out. So with all that being said, I'm working on something, y'all. I'm working on something. Hopefully I can get this done by tomorrow night. But if not, definitely Saturday. Please hit the like. Please hit that notification bell so when I go live, you know what's coming up. I'm gonna hold off on some readings when I've been working this hard. I do not like doing readings when I'm exhausted. I like being focused. I like being able to give you all what you all need to get. And but I am working on something that has to do with one of the current events that's going on right now. So please hit that notification bell so when I upload, you all are there. All right. All right. Listen, y'all stay in assignment. Your assignment is your elevation. Your assignment is your elevation. Stay in alignment. Remember, you are part of that divinity, so you can do anything you want to do, babies. All right. Focus your energy on what you want. Do not focus on the energy that brings you that brings you down. We're not low vibing right now. We're one day away from Friday, y'all. Y'all have made it this far in your 5-day work cycle, so just keep it moving. Keep it moving. All right. And with all that being said, y'all, thank you for tuning in. Rabbit, once again, congratulations on your upgrade, baby. Universe is looking at you and saying, no, she deserves more. And I'm happy to hear that. And thank you for sharing with me, baby. All right. All right. Nene and Natalia, thank you for joining. All right. You all stay blessed. I'll be back.